Hi. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm just kind of hanging out for a little bit. If I have to step out at any point, it's because I have to go help do some stuff for 3 minutes, but that's it. Should be good other than that. Hi. This music's very loud in my ears. I don't know if it's loud for you, but it's pretty damn loud for me. Turn that down a little bit. I'm just playing what I left off on last night, so. How you doing? Hi Lyra, hi Cyrus. What's up? What will you be doing? No idea. No clue. Honestly, I'm just kind fuck. I messed it up. There we go. Honestly, I'm just kind of hanging out for right now. I'm gonna hopefully play some games with friends later tonight when I stream, but right now, not sure what I'm doing. Any requests? Okay. I'm good. I'm ready. How are you, Lyra, by the way? How you doing? Yeah, I'll probably only be live for like an hour right now. Or like an hour or so. Before I go. Maybe a bit more than an hour. I'll see. Good and sleepy. What is it? It's almost midnight for you right now, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't stream. I really wanted to stream hours and hours ago. I just I was up late dealing with my dog. She is an issue sometimes at night. But yeah, I was up till like 3 a.m. And then I fell asleep, and then oh, I fell asleep, and then I didn't wake up till I woke up at 10:30. I wanted to start at 10, so like I was already off schedule. So I took my time. I like made coffee. I took a shower. I had some lunch, you know. And here I am. This is the earliest I think I've ever streamed ever in my whole life. So if you don't count me streaming at like starting at like 10 a.m. or like not like 2 a.m. I think I've started at 2 a.m. before. That's pretty early, but yeah, I'm normally a night kind of guy. I normally stream at night. It's weird, like, I've gained subs from these streams, but it doesn't show me in the activity feed, any of it, for some reason. It doesn't show me, and it's annoying. So I want to be able to say thanks and stuff, but it just doesn't show me. It sucks. Hold on. Oh. How's it possible you don't? I don't know. It's harder to get viewers than like. It's harder to get people on a stream than it is, 2,000 is really not that much. It's really not. It takes me a full day to get like 500 views on a video when I upload it. So, it's not, you know, I don't get flocks of people. A few months and months ago, months and months ago, if I would have streamed, it probably would have been different. I remember when I would upload back in, like November of last year, maybe a bit earlier. I would upload, and in the first 3 hours, the video would have like 800 views on it. I think if I would have streamed on YouTube back then, it would have been a different story. But because I took so many breaks, I took so much time off, and also 2,000 just isn't that many in general. I think that's why. So I'm trying to just build a completely new audience off of live streaming. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, the people that watch my stuff watch the edited videos. They don't watch me stream it normally. When I would stream on Twitch, I'd get like the same viewers. I would get less viewers on Twitch, honestly. I would have less interaction on Twitch than I do on here. So I want to stream on here because there's more chances of getting recommended. Plus, I've done 4 streams, and from those 4 streams, I've gotten 80 hours watch time on those 4 streams. So if I keep going, then you know, I can get monetized, and I'm down. Because I'm posting a video, if it gets 2,000 views, you know, I can actually earn something from it, you know? Yeah, my friend had just 1 or 2 viewers onto it. Yeah, no, Twitch is hard. Twitch, I guarantee, is way harder to get viewers on. Oh, 5 streams. 5 streams. 80 hours. I looked in the last week or week and a, or last, when was it? In the last 28 days, I've gotten 200 hours watch time, but I normally only get like 100 a month because I haven't uploaded really. So it's like I've gotten 80 from just the streams this month. So 5, I guess, yeah. But that's to me, that's, I'm still gaining, you know. I'm gaining views, I'm gaining subs, I'm gaining watch time, and that's, you know, I'm down. Like the average view duration on my last stream was 43 minutes. Like the watch time on streams are way higher than on videos. But my videos are also only 10 minutes, so that's the difference. It definitely is. You can tell a lot of people do come on YouTube only to watch, you know, live content, unedited live content, or edited content, not live content, unedited or fully edited content, not unedited. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I only just started, right? And in those few streams, I've gotten 80 hours watch time from the few viewers that I have gotten. And there's already people like Howard and stuff that have come by in multiple streams. So it's like, I'm thinking if I keep going, I build an audience that want to watch me stream on here. It'll eventually transfer to the people that watch the videos as well, hopefully, and then I'm good. That's what I'm hoping here. Cause from what I've seen, the streams have done nothing but help my channel. It's all green everywhere. So green across the board right now. So I'm down. And like the thing is, a lot of my subs, right? There was a day where I got like 300 subs in one day from like a TikTok, you know? Like, and then it's like, and then those subs, they subbed me from the TikTok, and then they're just not here anymore, you know? It's a lot of that, I feel like. Because I uploaded basically the same TikTok twice, and both times it got thousands of views, and I gained subs both times, and it makes the number go up, but really it just doesn't, you know. They'll comment on a few videos. Like a few of my videos have like comments like, "Oh, I'm here from TikTok. I'm from TikTok." But, you know, you're cool. You should have more viewers. Thank you. One day. When you think about it, like the big streamers, right? They have millions of followers. They get, you know, they get a lot of viewers. They get tens of thousands of viewers, but compared to how many millions of subs they have, it's like the difference is. So when I have 2,000, I'm not expecting to get, you know. If you make more Discord, yeah, the Discord videos are legitimately what have made my channel. Discord and the Omegle, but I don't want to do Omegle again. So those Discord videos, 2 of them are over 10K views now, I think, and they've both gotten me. I think those videos combined have gotten me like probably 1,500 subs on my channel. I should make more, but like I don't even know how I make it anymore, you know? Like, I wish, like, there's a lot of people in my Discord, and I wish they were, like, more active, you know? I wish they were in the VCs more, because if they were, then I could make it with my Discord. If I could do it with my Discord, I'd pump those videos out. That would be so fun. Maybe not pump them out, because I don't want to flood people with the same shit, but, you know, I'd have a good time. Because I don't like going into random... I guess it's fun, but it's just weird. Just make videos of unboxing hauls? What? Have you seen my content? I don't think, I am a gamer at heart. But I don't... Like, see, the thing is... I do enjoy editing non-gaming stuff a lot more than gaming stuff. It's a lot more fun. Just because I feel like there's more, like... There's, like, just... I don't know. I feel like there's more that I can do in those kind of scenarios. When it's just a game, it's kind of, you know... Just because something is viewed. Yeah, I don't think if I were to do unboxings, it would get many views. Like, dude, I was so happy that my Warzone video got more than 1,000 views. I was so happy. Like, some people told me that, like, that my video was doing bad, and dude, I was overjoyed. Like, I genuinely thought it would get like 40 views and then stop, and then it was done. That's what I thought. I thought it would get 8 likes. So I was very happy with that one. Yeah. I just don't know how I would do it. You know, I just don't know, like, what that process would be. Can you see you've been losing? I've been gaining subscribers. Yeah, I haven't. I've been checking every day, like after the stream, to see if it's gone down or if it's gone up. It was weird. The one time it's changed really was last night, I think, or yesterday morning when I woke up. It said that I had lost like 5 subs out of nowhere, and then when I started streaming again, it was normal, and it hasn't changed since. So I don't know what that was, but no, I can see how many people ring the bell, and I have a good amount. Let me actually see. It's nothing compared to, like, how many people watch, I don't think, but because, like, half of my stuff is, like, retention from other videos, and then the other half is, like, a new audience every time, basically. Where do I... I've gone up in impressions quite a lot this month, so I'm being shown on a lot of like recommended pages. Oh, here it is. I have 190 subscribers with like all the notifications turned on. 190. I have 472 with like the basic notifications on. And then the rest, nothing, I guess. Your service is familiar too. I hope that it's not because you're subbed. That would be fantastic if it was not because you were subbed. I did put that in the tags. So, hopefully that's good then. That means it might be working. Which I'm hoping is the case. Yeah, I had fun playing it with friends. I wouldn't enjoy it alone, I don't think. When I was playing it just alone the other night, I didn't really like it. When I was playing it with you, though, it was a lot more fun. Because, you know, it gives something else to do. It gives, like, another, you know. That back and forth helps a lot with it. Alone, though, that game would not, I don't think I'd be able to play much of it. Yeah, see, like, if you care about the cosmetics, I imagine it would be a lot of fun. I just don't. Like, in most games, I normally don't give a fuck about cosmetics. Oh, yeah, yeah. I want to see what other games are on there. I should at some point probably do, never mind. I was gonna say Halo, but by the way, when someone subbed you and you're streaming, the stream comes on the YouTube homepage for them. Okay, good. Yeah, See, yeah, whenever anyone I'm subbed to is streaming, they are, every single time I click on the homepage, it shows them on there, which I like, but it also, you know, I don't know. I do like that. But it also might make people start to unsub from me if they don't want to watch, and they see it every single time they click on the homepage. But hopefully that makes them tune in and they like it. You know? See, but I like that YouTube does that, right? Because Twitch doesn't do that. Like, it kind of does, but not really. It doesn't, like... It doesn't help you, like, get people to watch you. It really doesn't. It promotes the bigger streamers, so it's like... Okay, interesting. I didn't know about that one. Oh, yeah. I do see it there all the time as well. Yeah. Like, when I click on the homepage right now, it shows me that Tim is streaming. Wait. Tim is not streaming. He was streaming. What am I saying? Nothing. I hear a noise outside. I might go check it out. I agree. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright. We're good. Can you play tomorrow live stream at 12 p.m.? That's not hard. I can do that. I'm dying. I just had to go, check on something. I'm good now. Oh my god. I die a little every day. It's my go-to phrase. Yeah, Lyra, I will try to be live by noon tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be live earlier than that. I want to be live earlier than that, if I can. I want to be live at like 11, you know, if I can, because then it's nice and cool in my room, you know. I can just hang out. I can play a game if I want. The room won't get super hot. It'll be great. He 100% won't be live earlier than that. Look, dude. Look, I'm gonna prove you wrong, Ash. It will happen. I will prove you wrong. I will be live in time. The stream will look. Look. I am streaming earlier than I ever have today. This is the earliest I've ever streamed in the history of my live streaming ever. So, this was a 10:30 stream. Yeah, okay, but I started at 2:40. All right. Dude, look, I had to do things this morning. You should be a politician. Dude, look. I am earlier than I ever have been. And you know what? I'm going to use that to my advantage here, because it is earlier. Okay? I used to start streaming at like 10 p.m. like minimum. That was the earliest I'd start. All the time. I do it every single stream. And I'd be streaming until like fucking 3 in the morning. And I do it constantly. I am live. I was live before 3 p.m. That is a milestone in my life, dude. I also used to not be able to because of the fucking internet. The internet would be drained by my whole family at this time. So, that was also a thing. But that's not an issue right now. When are you waking up? I normally can wake up at about 9:30, right? At the like late that's normally late for me, right? But like I've sometimes I wake up at like 8, you know? 7:30. I know next Tuesday I have to wake up at fucking 4 in the morning cuz I have to go I have to drive to my grandparents' house, and I have to be there at 6, and there's gonna be traffic, so I have to wake up at 4. It's gonna be great, but yeah. I'm gonna try and wake up at like 8:30 so that I can start by 11 tomorrow. That's what I want to try and do. The extension's not working for you? Oh, I see. It's working for me. I see all these, I see this mustached man. It's pretty good. What time is the gaming stream gonna start? It's gonna be at, I don't know. After I have dinner. Probably. So, 6, I want to say. I'll probably stream now until about 4:15, and then go for the night, and then go until later. Why do you have to be there so early? It's just that's what we're doing. My grandparents have to. Okay, so my grandpa has a doctor's appointment at 7:30 in the morning, because that's when my grandma fucking books him. But my grandma has work tomorrow, so I have to go and drive him to the doctor's appointment, and I have to get there at that time. So it's a Flips Cowbell stream until then. Look, dude. I don't think it would go over the same way, man. I really don't. Dude, it's crazy. My room looks like it's so bright right now. I have a crack in my curtains. Call him an oop. He won't do that. He will not do it. Oh yeah, dude. The sunlight kills me. I went to the fair with my family a few like 2-3 weekends ago, and I had to put on so much sunscreen to not burn. My brother, he put on like a little bit less than me, and he was red, dude. I lathered myself in sunscreen so I didn't die. Does hitchhike? Yep. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll hitchhike. That'll work great. That's not sketchy. Sunscreen spray. It was spray. I was constantly dousing myself in it. Yeah, I don't like rubbing cream on. Dude, with the spray, I can get my back myself. It's great. I can do everything myself, and I feel great because I can keep it in my back pocket and just constantly spray myself with it. Whenever I start to feel like I'm burning. Yeah, it definitely. I don't think it does work. It might not work as well. That's why I feel like I have to put so much on. But it worked if you put on as much as I did. Let me tell you, I didn't burn at all. Quintuple layer is where it's at. What's the temperature in California on average? I gotta think of the Celsius conversion for it. It's like, it's not like 85 is like probably average around the year, but in the summer it's like 105 every day Fahrenheit. In terms of Celsius, 85 Celsius is like what? like 38. Do you even have winters? It's not really. 20? Oh, 30 Celsius. Oh, okay. Yeah, so 30. That makes sense. It's hot during the winter. It's like, it'll obviously in the morning it'll be cold. We get a few rainy days a year. I live in Northern California. It's different down in Southern California. It's not quite as hot all the time. But up here, we get, there's a few rainy days. Maybe a week or two throughout the year that rains. And then it's hot. Yeah, thank you, Ash, for translating because I don't really know. 105 is 40. Yeah. I know this summer it got to fucking I think 114 one day. It was bad. We were blasting the AC, and then the power went out on the entire block because everyone was blasting the AC. And then we all had to live for like 2 hours in the 114. It was great. We have 20 to 25 because winter is coming. Dude, I love winter. Fall and winter, love them. Favorite seasons by far. Spring and summer, fuck them, dude. Horrible. Hate it. Spring, I guess, isn't that bad. Summer? Oh, dude, people that say the summer in California is good, I said it before. Summer here is overrated as fuck, okay? You do not need to be here. It's like, if you're visiting from, like, a cold place, I guess it's cool for a summer. But, like, for like, a week in summer, week or two. Living here, dude, in the summer, awful. We can't be friends anymore if you hate summertime. Look, dude, I don't hate summertime. I hate the heat. I like the vibes of summertime. Obviously, I do. But I don't like the heat. I hate it. I overheat way too quick. So, like, it's just a bad situation for me. Yeah, exactly. That's what's good about summer, but like I guess the humidity, I guess, isn't that bad. I'm more so speaking like the way because I don't honestly, I don't go out all that much. I used to quite a bit before COVID. I used to go out a lot, but now since COVID, I really haven't. And I'm basing the heat off of the heat of inside of my room when it's that temperature outside, and the way it feels in my room, I hate it. Humidity makes it so bad here. Hey Brian, how you doing? Yeah, dude, I hate that. That's why I could never live in Florida ever. I don't think Florida would just be the absolute worst place in the world. I think I've been there one time, visiting some family that lives there. They don't live there anymore, but they did, and I hated it. The one time I was there, hated it. Big good. What about you? I'm all right, man. I'm doing okay. As you can see, I'm streaming on YouTube now. A little bit more than Twitch, but I'm actually liking it quite a bit. It's fun. Where's the emo? Dude, I have to be monetized to have emotes, man. It sucks. I want emotes very badly. Let me tell you, man. I really do. It would be so fun. That's why, dude, I'm trying to stream a lot to hopefully gain. Your chat view is so much better with the color names. How did that's just the extension. That's that extension that I installed, that I sent you the other day, that shows me like the Twitch emotes, the poggers, you know. Just cause, yeah, that's. But this chat's kind of delayed. Wait, hold on. Let me show you. Okay, so there's this chat, right? So this one might be a bit faster than this one, because it shows me on this one quicker, but this is the one I have pulled up over here with the extension on it. So, yeah, the one you can't use on fire. Yeah. Yeah, so this one's a bit faster updating for some. I don't understand why. This is the one I copied. I popped out from the YouTube player, right? Like I clicked on the YouTube link, clicked and then popped out the chat, because that's the only way I can see the emotes and stuff. But this one, when I pop it out, is just as delayed as this one. So it doesn't matter, because I've tried. Because I saw that this one would be better, but refresh that tab. It is refreshed now. Let me see if it's the same. It's not the same. I just refreshed it. That was it. I don't know why. The extension might make it slower for me. No idea. It's weird. It is big scuffed. I'm gonna uninstall the extension. Yeah. If it's not working for you, obviously, yeah, uninstall that. It's working for me. I like the way the emotes look. Twitch chat definitely Twitch knows their chat. They've got that shit figured out. All right. Oh. So hopefully at some point YouTube. It seems like YouTube's wanting to push streams more, right? Because they just bought they bought Twitch streamers to go over. So I feel like that means that they want to do something about live streaming in some way, right? So hopefully they find a way to promote streamers a lot more. From what I've found, though, honestly, for a streamer that doesn't get a lot of viewers, YouTube and Twitch are not that different. Like realistically, new people pop in the same amount, from what I can tell. Yeah, because I know they've been updating it a lot. They put clips in. I don't know if I have clips. I haven't actually looked into that at all. But I know that they put clips as a feature in some way. How do new people find you on YouTube, though? I have no idea. I don't know. It's just a... Do people pop in when you don't have a category? I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, Twitch, you do have to scroll to the bottom, which is what makes a lot of people not... they don't... YouTube can at least recommend you a stream. I've been recommended live streams of people that I don't watch based off of a game that I play, you know? Like I've been recommended live streams that from people that I've never seen before, that are streaming on YouTube, that are just playing like a certain game that I like, you know, that I've been watching videos on, or something like that. I've been recommended that kind of stuff. It's not often, but it's happened. So I just feel like that's more likely to gain a viewer than Twitch's method of just not helping you. You know, at least it'll put you on some recommended pages, you know. So if someone subs to you, they're right there, front and center, when you go on YouTube, you know, on your homepage. Yeah, they don't say anything, right? That's what I'm, like, I wonder how many people are actually chatting in a chat, in someone that has 50,000 viewers, you know? I wonder how many people are actually chatting. Because I guarantee it, you know, it's probably at least 50% of the people aren't saying a word. They're just sitting there watching. If you go to the YouTube and click on, there's a live side. I didn't even know that. I use the home tab all the time. I didn't know there's a live thing. Let me actually look at that. Oh shit, there is. Wait. Oh, live. What the fuck? It discourages chatting the more people there are chatting. Exactly, right? Because you're drowned out in the slew of nonsense that are being typed by everyone else. It scrolls by so fast you can't have a conversation. Yeah. That's like, those kind of streamers, they say something and they just want a yes or no answer. Like, they're like, do we do this? And then it's just a wall of yes, right? And they're like, okay, perfect, let's do that. They don't look at an individual person and read it, you know? They just look for the wall of text. I watch Asmongold never talk because his chat. Yeah, yeah, I've seen his chat. The streamer has to choose who's messaging. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would be overwhelming to have a chat that moves like that. I feel like it would be overwhelming to know that many people are looking at me at one time, you know? I find it crazy to think that 10,000 people have seen me, you know, in a video. That's insane to me. That's crazy. To think if there was 10,000 people watching me live at any moment, it's just crazy. That's just not... Yeah, that many people watch. Yeah, that's the thing, right? And that gives... I say it all the time. That gives me, like... I panic before I upload all the time. It's just... like, I feel pressure from knowing that, you know, 1,000 people could watch the video, you know? That freaks me out all the time. You have to go. I don't want to sleep. In school again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Lyra. Go get some sleep. I know it's late for you. Thanks for being here for as long as you have been, though. It's been over an hour. You said you're only here for 5 minutes, so appreciate that. Maybe you'll be here. Maybe I'll be live when you wake up. I'll see you later. Did you ask Noah if he can play tonight? I did not. Alright. I just messaged him. I asked him if he got any of the games installed. I'd like to play Ground. I think playing Grounded with 3 would be fun. If he wants to play that. We can do Surgeon Simulator as well. But I would like to. I think Grounded would be a lot of fun. If we have 3 of us running around, I think that would be hilarious. Because that game's not a very big download either. That game's only a couple, like 4 gigs or something, right? I think that would be a lot of fun. I was thinking Sea of Thieves would be more fun. Yeah, I think Sea of Thieves will be fun. The thing is, like, Noah was saying he was having problems installing stuff, and that game is huge. So I feel like, if anything, that one he won't be able to download. I think he just doesn't have a hard drive. But where does he have Apex installed? And everything? In his, like main drive? Or... See if these needs power upgrades like an RPG. Everything is cosmetic. He broke his other hard drive. Oh. Interesting. I thought... Okay. Do you play Sea of Thieves, Ash? Have you played it?
Live 17 floors up, and when it rains I can feel those drops in my window pane. Lets me know that I'm still here. When the sun comes out I will go outside.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. I will have no idea what I'm doing when we play, but that's fine. You should research Grounded. I mean, I'm down. If you guys will play Grounded, I think I really like that kind of game. I know I think before, Cyrus, that you said that like survival games like that aren't your, like, you know, thing. So I understand if you don't want to play that. I don't want to make you play that. I want to make that clear. I don't want to make you play that. I really like those kind of games. I'm down to because I'm gonna take a break and have dinner and stuff. I'm down to watch some stuff on it. Was it the reason I'm saying grounded is because I think Noah would be able to probably install that because it's such a small install compared to Sea of Thieves. I will play Sea of Thieves. I'm down. Like I when I saw that on there, I installed it immediately because I want to play it. The art style is beautiful. Yeah, the game did look really good when I played it. How big is Surgeon? I have no idea. Can I actually check? Let me see. 2? He could install Surgeon. But see, the thing is, we played that already, and I don't prefer that kind of game. Is the thing. Well, yeah, once we finish Surgeon Simulator, I mean, there's no real reason to play it again, right? Other than go for cosmetics. But I mean, I don't care about that aspect. If you want to do that, you can do that. But I probably won't. If we once we beat it, because you said we're only one level away from beating it. If Noah can play any of the games, I'm down to play any of the games. I don't care which one. I don't want to leave him out, you know. I want him to be able to play as well, especially because he bought Game Pass. So it's like I don't want to have him buy it and then just play all the games without him. You know, get burnt out of all the games before he gets to even try them. Fun to go to them. Yeah. If we do play with Noah, I'm down to go for like completion or whatever on the levels, since I kind of have a grasp of how to play now. I'm down to go for that. Sea of Thieves, I just don't think... No, it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. How about MMOs? I don't think I've never been a big MMO guy, but I've never really played them either. That's the thing. Like, I've never like had the opportunity to play them, really. You know, I've only really played every other kind of game. You know. I imagine MMOs, right? If you have like a group of friends that you play with, you're all super invested in the game, you know. You all work together and you know, you go in, you do the raids, you do all that kind of that kind of stuff seems really fun to me. I don't have that, like I've never had that group, you know, that's wanted, you know, to play those kind of games. So I guess that's why I've never gotten into them. Fucking. I have no idea what that means either. I assume we can play it, right? I haven't actually launched it, so I don't actually know. People you meet in game can become that group. I think it works. Unless it says, like, no when I log in. The game contains spiders that are often much larger than the player. If you are super not okay with that, you can enable arachnophobia safe mode. I won't do it. Only because I think it'll be funny if I'm scared. I think the game works though. Exploding spiders without legs. Yeah. That's actually... Wait. It shows you what it looks like, right? Where is that? Arachnophobia safe mode. Nice, that's what I want my spiders to look like. No, that'll break all the immersion. Fuck that. Of our group of 40, when in just 3 of us came out, having made maybe 5. What? Oh, the group was 40, 5 or 6 of you are friends. Okay, I see. The lasting friendships, I see that. I see what you mean now. That didn't process in my brain what you meant, but I see it now. That's good. Dude, I'm super shy is my thing. You know? Like, I'm really bad at meeting new people. I'm awful at it. This UI is a lot better than it was. I don't remember what it used to look like, but I can tell this is better. I feel like there should be more settings than this. Are there really not? You can't like turn down individual settings and have custom settings? Okay. What's the worst that can happen? It's console friendly. Oh. I guess so, huh? If you're shy, the mustering the confidence to meet people is gonna feel forced at first. Just do it anyways. They can't see how you feel, just take it slow, be chill. Dude. There's times, right, when I've had times in my life where I've had to meet new people, obviously, right? And whenever I do it, it's normally someone that I want to meet, right? Sometimes it's someone completely random, but sometimes it's like, you know, there's a I'll use an example, like if it's like normally it was like a girl that I liked, I didn't know, you know, get introduced. I could do it, but I think I always thought I was a lot smoother than I was, you know? I think I always thought that. Cuz I would always come out of it thinking that, like, you know, oh, I'm cool, I was cool there. But then thinking back, I would be like, well, that was kind of cringy, you know? You build things up until it's overwhelming. I do. In my head, yeah. I overanalyze most situations that I face in real life. And it gives me a lot of stress and anxiety for that reason. Stop doing it. Dude, I wish I could just stop doing that. I really do. The girls at that age are cringy too. I know, but like, it doesn't work that I don't know how I could just stop is the thing. It's how I've always been, dude. I'm so bad at first interactions with people. I just am. It's so hard for me. We can just go talk to strange. Dude, that's terrifying to me. That sounds like my worst nightmare of an afternoon. Stranger danger. It's hard for everyone. Look, but a lot of people know, you know, I don't know. Okay, Cody, I'll take you. Awkward. Dude, I'm terrified of this. That sounds awful. Dude, strangers are scary, man. I don't know where they've been. Why am I still on that screen? I thought I was... I don't know where they've been. Oh, okay. I only have trouble talking to girls. I don't have trouble. Like, I've never had trouble talking to someone based on the gender, you know. It's just like people, you know. I'm just bad at it. I'm so bad at talking. Once I know whoever it is, I'll talk to them as if like I've known them forever. Immediately, you know. Strangers, yeah. Well, look. I stream. Yeah. But it is easier online. It really is. It's easier to talk to someone when I can't see their reaction, you know? I won't type in streamers' chats though, because I don't want to see their react. If that is that weird? I think I don't type in chats because I am scared of them reading my message for some reason, because I feel like I don't know. That's how I've always been. I don't type in chats for that reason. I think it was always easy, I guess. When you have school to meet people, it's a lot easier, I think. For sure, because once you're not in school, you know, it's just like the opportunity to meet people, you have to make it yourself. You have to give yourself the opportunity. And that's something I'm going to have to learn, obviously. And I know that I need to do this. It's just difficult for me. Yeah, I think I still got a lot of trauma to go through. I definitely need to do it, to get better at it. I definitely do. It's something that, like I said, I've never been good at it, ever. I've always had such a hard time making friends. Or not making friends. People normally like me, you know, once they meet me, once I talk to them. But that first interaction, man, is always so hard. It's always so awkward for me. It feels, my chest tightens up. I'm just like stressed. I feel like, oh God, everything I do, they're judging me because they've never seen me as first impression. Fuck. That's what I think every time. It's all bad. There isn't an age where you all of a sudden just feel like an adult. Yeah.
Summertime nights that we had, staring at the moon, laughing at our own jokes, acting like they were new. We'd only watch cartoons, but loving life was our tune. That we can never go back to this. And as we grow, we'll look back and miss all it. 'Cause we'll leave this time, we'll leave this home, and find lives of our very own. But we can play blank, blank 182. We can play blank, blank 182. We can play blank, blank 182. Summertime nights that we had, staring at the moon, laughing at our own jokes, acting like they were new. We'd only watch cartoons, but love was our tune. We could play blink, blink 182. Drive around our cars and pretend that we never grew. Sneak out of the house every night. We were young and confused. We never made curfew. There was too much to do. We could play blink.
What I'm hoping is that doing I think, you know, this, I used to be a lot worse with being introverted before I streamed, before I did any YouTube. I used to be a lot worse at it, I will say. When I was elementary and middle school, I was terrible at it. And then when I got to high school, I started doing all this kind of stuff. It gave me a little bit of like a confidence, you know, enhancer, you know? It's helped me. It's helped me shape how I act and the way I talk to people and the way I think of things, you know? I am hoping that this I hope this definitely helps me develop more as a person, you know. I need to get out there. You know. I do need to meet people. I've locked myself away for quite a long time at this point. I've like distanced myself from a lot of the people that I used to talk to. It's not that I didn't want to either. A lot of those people were really toxic in my life, and they made stuff really hard for me when it was already hard. But COVID definitely did not help. Your life froze for 10 years. Dude, that must be... I can't imagine, man. Yeah, COVID definitely contributed to my lock-awayness. I mean, I've always been kind of like the stay-at-home guy, you know? I've never really been the insane, you know, go party. But I would go out with people quite often. I'd go, you know, every, you know, once a week, maybe. If not once a week, every other week for sure. I would go out with someone, you know. I would make sure that I wasn't always in my room. And then when COVID happened, I was scared, honestly. I didn't want to go out. Now that I'm vaccinated, I would go out, but I'm so used to this. It's just, I don't know. Time's almost up. Yep. They're almost there, man. What is it, September? You got 5 months? That's not even bad, man. You're almost there. She waited 10 years, 5 months ain't shit. You want to go to the beach in the Bahamas and just sit there for 2 weeks and breathe. No, that sounds awesome, man. Is that first stop? After you're free? I'm sure got a lot of people want to say none of them are in the tropics. It'll be good, man. You can go. Yeah, dude, I mean, the I wonder. I honestly, I wonder what it's like in the Bahamas, because I've only seen pictures of it or video of it. I've had friends that have gone. They've all said it's really nice. I've been to very select few states, and I've been out of the country one time in my entire life when I was very young. So, I haven't traveled much. I want to travel. That's my goal in life, is to be able to hopefully make enough money to where I can, take some time and go travel and do something, I want to see places and experience stuff while I'm a decent age, I want to go there and breathe the air of the whole world and see what it's like. You want to go to South Korea? Why South Korea? South Korea looks nice. It does. I want to visit Japan. Japan looks really cool. I have 2 friends that were stationed there at different points. The culture seems interesting. Weeb? I'm a weeb? Look, dude. I know that is like a weeb's paradise, okay? But it looks pretty damn cool. Imagine watching anime like Japan. Dude, I think, you know, I think planes scare me. I can't be the only one. I'm scared of everything, dude. Planes are the worst. Yeah, that's what. I haven't been on a plane since I went to Hawaii in 2008, I think. I haven't been on one since then, and I remember being scared then. But statistically safer than cars. I guess that is true. But I always think, like, I feel like there's a lot more cars than planes. You know? So I feel like people are just idiots. Because just anyone can drive a car, you know? That's why car crashes are more likely, guaranteed. A plane, you have to fly people in and shit, you have to actually, you know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly. You can survive a car crash. But like the plane, right? But see, the thing with me is, I would rather, like, I will never go on a cruise in for my whole life. Never. I don't want to. If I become an ultra trillionaire, I will not buy a yacht. I might buy a yacht just to throw it, just to have it, you know, if I have that much money. But I would never. I would never. I hate the ocean, dude. It's terrifying to me. Helicopters are, dude. Helicopters are the worst. The thing with a plane, right? The thing with a plane is that if the engine dies or something, right, you will still glide down because the wings of the plane. A helicopter, right? It's got its rotors, right? It just spins, and then that's how it's in the air. And then if those stop, oh fuck, you're gone. Terrifying. They have no aerodynamics. Can't even glide to the ground. Yeah, exactly. And it's the scariest thing to know that the plane's fucked while you're on it. Dude, I can't imagine. Dude, if I am ever on a plane and there is an issue, dude, I don't think the plane would kill me. I think my body would kill. I would go into cardiac arrest. From the stress and anxiety that it would flood through my body, and then I'd die on the spot. They always pretend everything's fine. Yeah, I guess they don't want people to panic, right? They don't want what I just described to happen. They don't want me to do that. I went skydiving though. I guess I don't really fear death. If it happens, it happens. See, I want to view life like that. Like, if it happens, it happens, because I know it's gonna happen, you know? Right? It's gonna happen. So fuck it. If it happens right now, what's the difference of it happening now versus 30 years from now? I just don't want it to happen. You may experience a minor turbulence on the wheels while the wing's missing. The engine's shot and you're falling straight down. Fuck that. I don't want to view life like that. Dude, I think it just would make life easier to live. You know? I think it would remove a lot of stresses if you can view life like that. Because you're not scared of dying. What's there to be scared of, you know? Because, like, I think most of the things that scare people are things that can kill them or injure them in some way. You know? Right? Dude, every time you think about it, it's like, fuck. Right? I'm also terrified of that. But I know that there's nothing I can do to make that not happen, you know? I'm all for uploading my mind into a computer. If when I'm like 80, that's a thing, and I'm 80, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to do it. I want to live most of my life as a human. And then if the time comes, if I'm 80 years old and that becomes a technology that can happen, I'm doing it immediately. Yeah. That was part of why I wanted to be a scientist. I wanted to be the one to help the... Dude, I mean, honestly, we need people to do that. That would be really interesting. To be able to see how the world goes on after our bodies are gone. Right? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be also scary, though? To, like, see your lifeless body, you know? If you can. If there's a way to do that. If you see yourself getting uploaded into a computer. Like, would you see? Like, how would that work, you know? Imagine if we could use supercomputers to very efficiently save people's consciousness. It'd be militarized immediately. Dude, yeah, for sure. But, like, I don't think that they would just allow everyone to do that, would they? If they develop something like that, would they... Like, would they allow just anyone to get that done? Or would you have to spend tons of money? Yeah, tons of money, right? Tons. It would have to, like they could charge literally any amount of money that they wanted, and people would find a way to pay it so that they could live free. If what they're buying is eternal life, they will spend anything. Because what the fuck is money, right? Money doesn't matter. Money literally, in that scenario, money does not matter, right? Did you see the show Upload on Amazon Prime? I did not. What is that? They have to allow it. They can't prevent other countries from hosting it. It has to be super expensive because you need to pay for your own storage and maintenance. Exactly. Yeah. Like, what? How could they fact check it, right? How could they? How do they know that there's actually someone's consciousness in like a computer? How do they know someone didn't just like code something to look as if, you know, like, yeah, like, it's crazy. It's horrifying, dude, just to think about. Cause that would absolutely happen as well. People are awful. Human beings are terrible. That would absolutely take place if that happened. 100%. I have not a doubt in my mind. Imagine you become code and then you get spams and pop-ups and emails. You have to work in the digital world to stay alive. Dude, that would fuck it if you have a different life inside of the world, inside of the computer. People are awful. Begs the question, are you sure you want to stick around after you die? What if there's something better in the next life? See, that's what, like... You see, more than anything, I would want, like, I want to believe that there's like an afterlife, because the thought of there not being one is really scary to me. You know, just that idea of like, I just can't imagine it. It doesn't make sense to me, thinking of like being gone forever. You know, nothing. Cause like the way it would be interpreted if there isn't an afterlife is like there's nothing, or it's like the way it was before you were born or whatever. But like, I can't imagine going from full consciousness to that, you know? Cause like, would I know? Like, how would, like, I just don't. I just, you know, I don't know. Can't wrap my head around it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So who cares? But it's like, it's scary to think that like that's what'll happen. You know, I don't get to interact with the people I interact with anymore if that happens. I don't get to do these. You know, it's scary. Just respawn is, dude. I hope that that's what happens. That would be hilarious if that's what happens. That would also be awesome and weird. But I mean, but that, like, I don't know. You just respawn, you're a middle-aged man, you have a whole life behind you that you remember. That's amazing. Like that's that yeah, who knows, right? I've done that thing before to try to look to see like if there is someone in the past that looks like me or something. If there's like images, and every time I've done it, no one comes up that actually looks like me. Because there's like websites you can put pictures of yourself into, and it'll find like your doppelganger from the past or whatever. And I've never seen one that actually looks like me. So I wonder. It's crazy to me to think that could happen as well. That like in the past, you know, there's probably been someone that looks basically identical to me. There can only be so many faces, right? So many features that can be different. Almost every failed suicide attempt results in the person realizing they want to live. Imagine the amount of suicides, and the person realizes they don't want. Yeah, that's what I've seen. I've listened to a lot of podcasts of people that have gone through that, and they said like most of the time, like people that like try and overdose themselves on pills and stuff, like they take them and then they completely regret it once they do it, because they realize like, fuck, I just did that, I can't reverse it now, I'm fucked, you know. I shot herself in the head with a 22, and they estimated it take 5 to 10 minutes for her to die. That's awful thinking about what those 5 to 10 minutes were like. You know, she regretted that. Dude. Wait, how? 5 to 10 minutes? That's... Oh my god, dude. Like, that's awful, man. I can't imagine. Like, I couldn't... I know for a fact, even if I was the most suicidal I ever could be, I am too much of a pussy to ever even possibly do it. I know I am. I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't. I don't have it in myself to kill myself. I don't have it in me. But thinking of, if you build up that confidence to do it, and you do it, and it takes 10 minutes, that's insane. Oh, imagine you're in the air, falling on your way to a body of water, or you'd be essentially falling into some. Yeah, that's why skydiving scares me, right? Like, because you just be free falling, and you know that you have nothing you can do. You know that if your parachute doesn't open, you're gone, dude. Unless you follow that video on YouTube that teaches you how to survive falling a parachute, or falling without a parachute. And he's like, you have no chance of surviving. But if you do, this is how you do it. Skydiving was terrifying, but it was amazing. I imagine that the feeling of it would give me a feeling of like, I want to do it again. Let me go again. Like a roller coaster kind of, you know? It's like you're scared until you do it and you want to go again. That's what I feel like it would do for me. Bro, that video popped up the week we went. I was... yeah. I've seen that video. So I saw that video in high school, and I would show it to people all the time because I thought it was so funny. Parkourers who have died after being offered money to do insane stunts. Good lord. So you wouldn't do it alone again. Did you do it alone the first time, or did you do it with friends? I imagine with friends, right? I couldn't imagine the first time I skydive going alone, ever. I would have to go with at least someone. I wouldn't go through with it if I didn't go with someone. I would like back out immediately. I think I mentioned there was a station in South Korea. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's cool though. Yeah. See, like, I know for a fact I couldn't go alone. I don't think I could do it, but I couldn't go alone. Too many errors. Too much room for error, for my liking. We did that indoor skydiving thing, and afterwards we were like, real thing next. Yeah. I want to go to there's like those like anti-gravity places where you get to like fly around in a room. I want to do one of those. Those look fun. God, I gotta make a group of friends, man, that I can go do stuff with. Game Pass includes the cloud gaming feature, but you need a controller plugged in. What's that? What's the cloud gaming feature? You get to play console exclusive games on your PC? It's only Xbox though, right? Feels like an amusement park ride, honestly. Feels surreal. Really? Yeah, I am. Does it? It's almost like your brain can't process what's really happening until it's over. Dude, I can't imagine looking out the plane, you know? And just knowing that in a few minutes I'm going to be free falling. The more I think about it, the more fun it sounds, right? But it's like, I know I'd be scared. I know I'd be scared to do it. I know it. VR will do the trick eventually. Oh shit, I should stream VR. I want to play a lot of horror games on stream. That'll be fun. Eventually VR will be able to give you that experience. You think eventually there's going to be like full like rooms that you can buy, like VR rooms that have like full immersion inside of them? You feel everything. Remind me when you do this so I don't show up. I can't handle horror. Yeah, I'll let you know. VR full dive would be dope. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'd 100% do it in VR without even questioning it. But that's, you know, that's easy to say because it's not no risk to me. I wonder if I can. Let me try something. Wait. Here's the chat. Let me, it looks kind of bad, but. It'll work. I'm gonna get that looks bad. Fuck it. I hate it. You don't need that. There's no way to do it on here, I don't think. Or maybe there is. I don't know. I'll probably have to do it on Stream Elements, and I just haven't set it up. Let me see if there's a way to do it. Because I do kind of like that feature of it being on the screen. It's kind of nice. But there's not as many features for YouTube on here. So it's like, how do I do it? Where the fuck is chat? There's no chat. I don't think you can do chat. Yeah, there's no chat. So you chat on screens, there must be a way. Yeah. I think there is a way. Oh, wait. I figured it out. Give me a sec. Let me try this. Let me see if this works. Okay, well, the chat's... Hold on. No. Jesus. It just doesn't look good yet. Give me a sec. I think I want it over here for 1. 2. Or maybe I do want it over here. I don't know. 2, it needs to be white text, I think. Maybe like this, but that doesn't look great. This is Star Wars music? I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea. I think it's a remake of a Star Wars song, yeah. Gotta make it thinner in the software. Give me a sec. I'm trying to make, the black go away behind it. Oh. I am doing it in Stream Elements right now. This is like weird. There used to be a way. Let me try this. Why isn't it working? What the fuck? It's just not popping up right now for some reason. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. I think for right now, I'm going to end. I'm going to go have some lunch. Or not lunch. I'm going to go relax for a bit. I'm going to make some dinner. And then I'm going to go live again in a little bit. But for right now, oh god. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Let me, I will see you guys later. Tonight, promise. I will be back. Thank you for stopping by for as long as you did. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Fuck, I did it again. Just ignore that I keep doing that. And yeah, bye.